G'day fellow creatures of the internet, this is the most must-see and subscribe regarding on YouTube, Bruzo Dragonius. While I'm on TikTok, I really do notice that there's a lot of kids on TikTok that really follow me on TikTok, which I really do appreciate you. I'm very flattered that you did. Pretty much over 4,400 followers, or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but you know, I probably would put on the number of how many followers that I do have as this video got edited. That I really do notice that there's a lot of my followers having dino masks in their Fursuit. And for this video, I wanted to bring some awareness to dino masks, because apparently, as far as that I got brought up to the attention, that people that have dino masks, especially small kids in fandom, have been looked down upon, because the fact being is that there's some people out there that doesn't really consider dino masks as fursuits. But I really beg to differ. Like, sure, they're still brought. Okay, I do get that. And I do get the fact that in the US you can get them from stores like Walmart or Target or wherever. Unlike in Australia, because apparently, as I looked at some websites in Australia, there is no shops that sell them. Damn it, wish there was. But anyway, with my thoughts of it is that they're very, very amazing as a fursuit base, and I have seen so many amazing suits that has been made from dino masks, and some of which are very adorable. You get this assumption of, Bruzo, how are those dino masks that doesn't cover the whole entire head considered as a fursuit? I do get that people have different definitions of what a fursuit is, and I do get that. And to me, a fursuit is basically what you make of it. Even if you have a dino mask that has just a face with no back or no neck, but it's all painted. And as far as I'm concerned, personally, I see them very valid as fursuits, because the fact being is that I thought that fursuiting is for all ages. And the main advantage of having a dino mask is that they're very more cheap. That they're even more cheaper than perhaps those Red Nebula Studio type kits. I got nothing against Red Nebula Studios or something like that, and they're not as very complicated to put together as a fursuit than what Red Nebula Studio kits are. Even though that like I said, I have nothing against Red Nebula Studios with the way that they make their kits, with their blanks. And I've seen so many kids, especially in TikTok, that have painted their shop brought dino heads to give them some uniqueness, to make them as their own character. And some do make backs or something like that, some do make ears. And nowadays, where there's kids making dino masks and that, I am very, very amazed at them. I am very amazed at their work. It doesn't really take much to make a dino head into a fursuit. I've seen kids put buckram eyes on them and customize them to make them to look like their characters. And some of the dino masks that I've seen are very, very adorable. I mean, dino mask suitors such as Bruzo with the character Trico. What about Nefertiti and her character Vega? Those make really amazing fursuits in just such of a cheap price. And to be quite honest, yeah, even though that the disadvantage of those dino masks is that you can't, unfortunately, buy them at any store that I found. If you do know of a store in Australia that really sells them, please comment below, because I wanted to someday get myself a dino mask to work on. Just comment down below of if there's a store around, that you know of in Australia that you can get it. But all I know for sure is that, unfortunately, as far as I know, you can buy them online. And I know for sure that you can't even buy them from Target over here in Australia, because I looked at the website and there is no mention of those dino masks anywhere in Target. And to be quite honest with you, I don't really know why are those dino masks, those dinos, are bullied that much in the fandom, because it just makes me very sad. I don't really get this elitism towards, from other furries and dino masks to do this. Because even with those kids wearing dino masks and made their own characters and all that kind of stuff, I can see those kids as potential fursuit makers in the future. In the future. I've seen some gold team makers that made fursuits using dino masks, like I said, with Nefertiti, in the way that she made Vega. And I can see that there will be some potential of gold team makers that are using that as using the dino masks as a canvas to a very, very amazing fursuit. Sure that that it's very, very hard to make mammals out of a dino mask. I do get that. Or perhaps pure bred or actual dogs or something like that. But I've seen a lot of scaly species that are made from dino masks, such as not even limited to raptors or even dinosaurs, but I've seen fursuits that are, you can even make Argonians, you can make dragons. I've seen a couple of dino dogs, which is a dino dog hybrid, just sort of like Ray's. And I'm talking about Ray's, that's one of Twilight Saint's characters. The only way for me to get a dino mask is if I buy online from sites such as Amazon or eBay. I couldn't find any on Wish, unfortunately, but I wish I could buy them in person. Oh well, someday. So please, West Farmers, can you please get some in for Big W or whatever? Because that would be really great if you do. So if you're a dino mask suitor, don't let the hate bring you down. Do not let anyone stop you from making your character out of these things. Because whoever dino mask suitor that is watching me, you are really, really amazing people. And I'm not saying that out of the fact that you do follow me on TikTok, even though I really do appreciate each and every one of you that do. But even if you have not followed me or follow this Argonian on social media, I adore the way that you make those things that you're on. Like, you are all amazing. Never let anyone bring you down. I don't care if that bully is an elitist. I don't really give a damn if that elitist that brought you down is a god tier suitor or whoever. Don't let them bring you down. I just want you to know that this Argonian really do approves of your work. And that's what I just got to say. I love each and every one of you, no matter. And to be quite frankly, I really don't care how you make your own fursuits, to be honest. That's just my 2 cents, and if I do continue talking about this, then I'm going to repeat myself, and it's never going to end. So anyway, even though I said my bit, what are your thoughts of dino masks as fursuits? Do you like them? Are you a dino mask suitor yourself? Do you get bullied because that you're a dino mask suitor? Do people say that you're not valid as a fursuiter because you're wearing a dino mask? I want to know your experience with one as well as if there's any other stores in Australia that sells those dino masks in person instead of just going on the internet. Please comment down below if there's any one of those as well. Could be some toy shops or whatever that sells them. If you catch my drift, maybe that there's a Toys R Us. Even though they're re-opening again here in Australia. If you do like this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you really do like my videos or for more future content, make sure that you, and if you really do like my content or something like that, please consider subscribing to this channel, as I do appreciate and love you if you do, even though I do appreciate and love you if you do watch this video, because you know, the views or whatever. And to be the first one to know, make sure you press the bell icon and make sure that you turn your notifications on, so you, whoever's watching, yes, I'm talking you, to you, will be the first one to know. The usual Twitter, FA, and all the stuff, including, like, if you do, like, is on the description below. Also the link to my artwork tea store, and my coffee is also on the link down below, as well as my TikTok. If you want to follow me further there, please consider buying yourself a shirt from my store, as that would be really great if you do as well. Or if you don't really like any of the designs, please consider donating some money into my coffee. And if you do that, I would love and appreciate each and every one of you that you would do it. And even though I'm just going to continue on with the plug of artwork tea, but it's just over there. As well. With my store network tea and coffee, and like I said, thank you so much for even consider watching this. Yous are amazing. I appreciate the support of each and every one of you, and as always, thank you very much. I love you all, no matter who you are. I follow and I support whatever you do as well, especially all you dinos out there. And until next time, this is the must see and subscribe by going on YouTube, Bruzo Dragonius, saying, I love yous, yous are all awesome, and until next time, may the hits guide you all. Bye for now.